but that's where that is. Yeah, so you're aiming for where the edge of that platform is. Now. What I wound up doing was, took me about 2 attempts. I saved up there and did it that way. Do you have the rift modulator? Oh, you could be doing this probably the way you're actually supposed to be doing it then. Alright. We'll actually progress the story a little bit so I can get off this planet. You weren't sprinting.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to Erebus? I'm not with Anti.
Did you convince the deserters to... Did you convince the people to leave the exclusion zone? See, my first run, I didn't realize that was a time-sensitive quest.
Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst is behind us.
Okay, I'm... Am I actually live? Am I actually live? Am I actually live? I am. Awesome. Beautiful.
Valued underlings, your anti-Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few
We're doing this third person now because I have a melee build and that's the best way I can work this out.
Exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to assistant VP. Crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Kruger in morale management. Dress code
Stop deviating from the baseline. Alright.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable.
Punctuality.
I was not informed you'd be arriving with a, scholar of alternative belief.
You are just dying to call me a cultist, aren't you?
Don't worry about Azla. She's, harmless. Mostly. Wow, Abbott, I didn't realize the Order was so narrow-minded. Azla here currently has her own issues with the Glorious Dawn. It's a long story.
Me? Harmless? How dare you?
Call me that again, and I may feel the need to show you just how harmless I am.
I suspect I'm lacking the appropriate context to understand this, no doubt, humorous exchange. Shall we just move on, then? Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
No. Oh. Oh no. Thank you, but I couldn't possibly indulge when there's mischief afoot.
Sensible. Straight to business, then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
In a word, revenge. I'm hunting a woman who nearly killed me.
DeVries. Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall a DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers through.
Oh
If
my
this
gosh, I
DeVries
forgot
was
about
on
this
a member
guy.
Of the order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats. Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
He blew himself up.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
It doesn't matter either way. He's dead, blew himself up.
He... What?
I'm grieved to hear this news. Like many of our most brilliant minds, Victor was also troubled. I only wish I'd realized sooner the extent.
Ooh. Like, dock them out of a pair of pants, or just, like, from scratch?
A sad truth worthy of much reflection. Now then, by exposing Victor's machinations, you've done the Order a good turn. Perhaps you would be interested in doing another? No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory.
Oh, okay.
That facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task?
What do they look like?
Stranger, would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Respectfully, go void yourself.
Thank you for proving my thesis statement.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us.
Fleece.
It's best we trust her calculations.
I have a pair of fleece
Moreover,
lined
our
pants. They're
situation is growing
probably one of my
increasingly
favorite
dire.
pair.
I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
And here I was under the impression that investigating crime and injustice was primarily what Earth Directorate agents do.
At any rate, I trust whatever's uncovered over the course of this investigation will serve as compensation enough. Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
How short? Asking for a me.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth, here. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Hmm.
He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view,
Okay.
seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story
Do
here?
they have
We see Auntie all the livelong day
an
cutting
auto dock
deals,
around here?
trading profits. And the Protectorate's
They do.
console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go.
It would appear that I've already used this auto dock once, though.
His muscle seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him.
Ha!
Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know.
I stole a helmet that lets me use auto docks more than once.
Now for something a little different. Totally, if not
It's the pill furator.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and red.
Huh? Totally worth it, right?
Every last bit of my way. Every last bit that I'm
Alright, there we go.
Every last bit that I save is intended for you.
Every scientician yearns to visit the Ark of Arcadia. One day. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to Howard?
Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Yes. That's another one of the ones I wish I had during my gunslinger one, because I had my guns up so high. Okay, so we'll head down to Zoranium Manufacturing. What was up here, actually? Hold on. ADHD side quest. Oh yeah.
That's where you find the Magic Lord in charge of the unit.
Yes. Yep.
So, since I was unable to convince you to join the Protectorate, perhaps I could join your cult. I am simply so miserable in my role. I desire chaos!
You need to first prove you are worthy by, eating the innards from a still-breathing two-headed canid.
A two-headed canid? Where would I even find one?
Well, first you need to smear yourself in... Look, I'm not going to keep doing this if you're just going to believe whatever silliness I spout.
Alright, these two are pretty fun to have together.
I know you'll be mine.
Better than all the rest. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Just Just like the inconsistent profit margins of our
Yes.
competitors.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm
Think
a
I
little
can't see
upset.
you lollygagging? Pick up the pace, or I'll dock your pay.
Ask each one of them what they think about their brewings.
I did that on my first go around. I can't do that on this go around.
Oh, you don't have her.
Inez left. As it turns out, when you crush a Auntie's Choice place with yeah.
It's kind of funny to put Asa and Marisol together
Okay.
because Asa does the whole girl thing to Marisol.
Oh.
They are cold streets, but Marisol is just so much.
Who am I detected by?
Stop that
Oh.
scrounging around.
Don't worry about me.
Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Remember, commercialism is the
Plus 2 health.
foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon.
Which
Not because
I
we
did
worship
take a hit on it
but because of the system's
because of treacherous.
efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond.
So plus 100 sneak attack damage, plus 50 enemy awareness depletion rate, but I lost a quarter of my health. So at level 13, I only have 889 health, which is about where you would be anyways.
To market when it can be enhancing people's lives now.
Oh yes, that is very okay.
Society, we allow you to take part in
I am live streaming for Vanessa.
your right to risk a few. Auntie's Choice.
I don't know if you heard that, but that was Dad.
Marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
And now, back to it. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
I'm looking for a meal. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy can. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty.
Hey, Shopping. Hey, Pinchy. Hey, Slashy. How are my 3 favorite mantisaurs doing?
Yes,
Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient meals.
I imagine so.
Forced words, no forced words. It's not
All caps, yes, all caps. I know that laugh. Yeah. How do you know his laugh? Other than it being one of. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, this is a problem. Oh, she's heard you on the when we've been on the phone before. Ooh, ah. Hey, buddy, it's okay. Where are you going? Don't. Crap.
So when we need to relax
Okay.
our thrusters,
All right.
we don't waste time some fancy woolly cow.
I'm not running away. It's a tactical retreat.
Oh, sir, we crack open a room temp tin horse first. Okay, that's right. Find them out. Soft serving file.
Okay, I need to.
Grow a spine. Now I'm gonna heckle.
That doesn't surprise me. Nice.
It's not a name blemish,
Of society,
Oh yeah.
allow you to take part in public product
Okay.
respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the
Kristen, or should I say, the
Famous Arbiter Rao.
If you seek to taunt me, know that my hammer has crushed the skulls of dozens like yourself.
See, that's just it. You act all high and mighty, but you're as scary to people as I am.
Wrongdoers fear me, most certainly. But loyal subjects admire me. I might go so far as to say I am adored, far and wide.
No, they're terrified of you. I should know. I grew up having nightmares of being judged unworthy.
You mean for doing something like, oh, joining an insane religious cult?
You're dumber than you look. And that's saying something.
Oh, I'm gonna have to use that one. Oh, you're dumber than you look. And that's saying something. Which is something Asa just told Tristan. That's amazing. Okay, I'm starting. I'm starting to, like. Oh, balls. Hey, there we go. Yoink. There we go. Yeah.
Rare to see a place like this relatively untouched by the war.
Because there's also a small quest in here for helping the lady out of jail.
Hey! Hey, stranger! Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
What do you mean railroad you?
They're saying I murdered an officer, but they don't care what I've got to say about it. They just want me locked in here
Yeah, I
until
know.
they pen me in the sewers.
What? You're getting upset with me that I already knew the thing you were trying to spoil? What do you have to say in your defense?
I got a bunch to say. First, I say I'm no murderer. Second, I say there was no reason to do it. Third, I'd say that I actually like Chief Cuddy. I mean him no harm. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up.
Dad found out I was
Sometimes,
live streaming
if you really had
and
to
now
go,
it's
he'd even cover your bog breaks.
heckling.
Pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
I am being nice to my dad.
I'm telling the truth. You can go ask Security Officer Abner. Even he'll tell you. I've got no motive, nothing to gain, and everything to lose. But he says I'm the prime suspect, and nothing's gonna happen until a
I
doc
won't
gets
fight
here
back.
and cuts Cuddy open. That'll tell him what actually killed him.
Oh, I believe it.
He was getting all salty with me the one day. It's like, if you think you can take me, bring it. He hauled off and drilled me right in the middle of the chest. You hear his knuckles and his wrist pop.
See,
I just looked down. All right.
my turn. Yep.
And it just, his face blanched. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like,
My turn.
stepped up. Like, if you ever decide to try that again, they're going to be wiring your jaw shut.
I'm smarter than that. I
don't know what got him riled up either.
I have been taught never to pick a losing fight.
Oh no, I'd hurt you.
I know.
Some lessons can only be learned the hard way.
I've had enough automotive or experience working on automotive stuff to know that yeah. You know, that would have been done about an hour and a half sooner if you had just done it like this. What? Why?
No balls.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
Alright. Don't come back permanently broken.
I've got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot, even. It was Sisty stew, fresh from the can, served just the way Auntie would do it. But it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if
Why
you
you
ate
got your
Crabble.
reticle all
He was
weird?
deathly allergic to Crabble. But there ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew.
When you go to aim down sights. Oh. Were you just hip firing then? Oh, okay.
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere. No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy. He will.
Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Now there's top shelf Mantipillar secretion.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Each animal brings
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you?
And now there's no body.
This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice and Unisol, the right multi-spectrum antibiotics for wildlife interactions gone wrong.
Get you gone. What is this, some sort of zoo?
Bradford, I've no notion of how to... Well, what have we here? It could look less Auntie's Choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort?
Just passing through. You looked interesting. Thought I'd say hi.
What on this face conjures the notion that I'm looking for random chatter? Go away. I'm busy. You're back? Why? Oh, is that a fact? Then why don't you elucidate my shitty judgment, genius? What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it. What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned Sisty stew. Stew that I Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble? Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also
Not you, don't worry about it.
Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
So you poisoned him with gravel?
Law, no. Or at least, not on purpose. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned crabble stock.
I'm realizing something about my run here. I can just let everybody die in that press. Because I have no moral obligation to keep them alive. Did you save them? I figured.
What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have. At least nobody'd mean to.
You let
His uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless
Dogna or whatever the heck her name is, love?
How'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits. And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career.
Oh.
Total secret.
I saved ahead of time because I figured that would be rather difficult. That was not possible.
Well, no. Not, and even worse. Since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on absolutely.
Alright, make her offer.
We got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's always
which would end the
people pop in and out.
I do it myself, but my boss said she's
on account of it being a public forum.
So I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while. You find a biodissolver, and what? You just test it on the first corpse you come across. That's... You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today, and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
Okay, do not. What is that word? No.
Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and
what?
All of anti-society. And this tour de
Oh.
has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless. And here's the balance for yours, which means we're done.
You did it!
No.
You did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
No requirements, not. Nothing says thank you like a tall stack of bits.
I wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform, and meals, and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up. But I'm telling everyone what you did.
Be a real shame if somebody murdered you.
You, the Getting Go-Getter. Welcome to We Know, and to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a...
Hmm.
When you miss the cup or shower, but you want to eat something now. You'll go for lunch with Boris Rockets. When your tea is getting cream and your winger's out of steam.
Yeah, remember Boris Rockets. Boris Rockets. What was the... What, Dad?
Wasn't actually suspicious until you said that.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Alright, we'll go investigate this uranium thing. Yes. Good idea, let's make it happen!
But I find myself compelled nonetheless. Do you read periodicals, Azza?
Of course. Well, I used to. I haven't read one for some time.
I find myself surprised. You don't exactly strike one as the type to curl up with a book after a bloody fracas.
I used to love them. They were an escape. But I haven't needed them since I found the Dawn. What sort do you prefer?
Oh, only the classics, of course. A story of two subjects. The second edition of Arbiter's Dilemma. Only the most cerebral, well-crafted prose for me.
Weird. I don't see that on my end. Oh, it's a Sprat. Frankie Billings. Did the account have a name?
You lost, stranger?
Oh.
Hey now, that's mine.
Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. Now, here's a song to take your mind off the breeze. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of robbers.
I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Order? Protectorate? Anti? Well, don't that beat all? An unaffiliated freelancer. You and I are a dying breed. Me, I'm a Sprat Trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Anti. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow. Sprat leather has military applications, as all things do. I also hear tell
That's
that higher-ups like
odd.
to put them around their boots. You know, Sprat spats.
Is that something I can check? Are you alright?
Slower than I'd like, but that's not the first time I've had to tighten the old belt. Things will pick up once the war is over. Unless a rift devours the colony. When that happens, Sprats and Bits will be the least of my troubles.
I should be going.
Seen you, freelancer.
Now our underlings are grinning, and upper runners are winning.
Excuse me? Acting like I'm not even here.
Well, I mean, it all says take. It doesn't say steal, no, does it? Now, if I wanted to steal from you, I do this. That's acting like you're not even here. Pure spread.
Take it all. What do I care?
That's what I'm doing. Is there anything through there? We're gonna hard save. No, this is just death. What's that? No, not death. Death. No, death. Huh? Okay. Most dead people can't.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Do do do. Do 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 do.
Following the cravenly untoward attack on Outpost Opportunity, Herbert Phil from the Department of Mock Civility and Tactical Confabulation has issued the following statement. Fellow employees, I share your umbrage and hunger for retribution against the perpetrators of this act. Such tactics are expressly prohibited per our Pan-Corporate Accord. Under paragraph 79 of Declarably Deplorable Methods and Means, it clearly notes throwing fuel at each other to be tacky, improvident, and mean. Having seen
tacky, improvident, and mean.
vociferously agree. Yet before you begin taking pot shots at presumed wrongdoers, I urge caution. For now, with a prodigious degree of bluster and ample teeth gnashing. Local Order of the Ascendant representatives claim no responsibility and insist they are working to identify the culprits with the utmost urgency. Do we believe them? Perhaps. Do we trust them? Even less than we trust ourselves. It goes on like this for at least 10 more pages. Skipping ahead, more bluster, some vacillation, several grammatical errors, an extended metaphor about a tramicular and tossball, mixed metaphor. Attempting to summarize, maintain current levels of respect for mayhem. Don't shoot anyone.
Come on, guys, you can't take care of a few mantle wasps? It's really not that difficult. See? That easy.
Our commander hangs from a threat.
I'm scared out of my mind. What are you talking about? Thanks, Dad. Unfortunately. It wouldn't be fair.
He's been bragging up his Ford Mustang for like the last decade, and he finally got it out of the garage. It doesn't run right because it has a broken crankshaft.
That's unfortunate. Wrong channel is honestly probably the most likely solution. There are 14 subscribers on this channel. Heavy-handed, knock down enemies, has a cooldown between activations. Echoing blows? Heavy melee weapons deal 50% of their weapon damage. Deal a small portion of damage in a large cone in front of you. Damage of the cone is increased. Ooh. There's a couple of these that are pretty good. We'll go with the... Wait. Yeah.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Free Arcadia.
Auntie Cleo here to
My melee attacks now ignore 50% of armor.
Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us think these
Okay. I'm going to be right back.
poppycock. Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Now that I got the internet at home and YouTube and stuff, you actually see more shows and know about stuff like games and stuff.
There's a cost you can't complete, or your hands just won't quite meet. I can lend you, but the loan that you require
looks like an MR2 HUD. Oh, it is similar to MR2. Yeah, you nuts? Are you feeling okay? Wow.
They are really quite straightforward. Oh yes, everybody knows.
I'm surprised you noticed that.
I am indeed
No, that's just I wouldn't know it. No, I wouldn't notice that. Mask up there or something like, oh, that's been there for months. And I put it there like yesterday. I wouldn't notice what color the oven was.
No,
If I came here, if I didn't help put it in, it just stands out. Oh, I don't think I ever would have noticed it. It's just the color of the oven.
But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh,
Ah. What was I doing? I don't remember. Boop.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's choice. Auntie, when are you going to have a sale? My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's choice. Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every
That
Auntie's
is a
Choice
lot
product
like
is
an
on
MR2.
sale for the
That
lowest
bar
price.
is just like the MR2.
Alrighty. Gonna go this way.
Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
I appear to have found myself in a landmine field? Minefield. Bubblegum Slims. Ow. Who is saying that? Bubbles, ba-do-bop. Oh! I have appeared to stumble across an armory. Ba-do-bum, ba-do-ba-dum, it's the back. Oh?
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. As a tree, but if they deploy nanosaurs, better served having it the other way around.
Interesting. Just gonna shut that behind me. Crap. That's enough of that.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment.
Preoccupied with what exactly?
Anti-forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Anti's forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated. Correct. In this case, standardized algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method.
A croissant.
Accrued from years of tracking the frequency
Croissant.
of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and distressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly, equally probable, and thus my dilemma. Many, unfortunately. Anti's human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild arachnids. In summary, many and varied.
Maybe just choose randomly.
Random? I resent the very idea of making a decision of such import randomly. Anti's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our... Despite the fact that we are currently That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line.
What do you mean, shouldn't need another trench line? Isn't this an active war
Our
zone?
analysis shows us that Anti simply lacks the resources to push through the current front line. However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that Antis has more resources in transit outside of the Arcadian system that we simply haven't accounted for yet.
Good luck with that. Alright, make sure the coast is clear.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Don't mind me. I'm just hanging out. That guy down there could turn around, though. Makes assassination real difficult. Gonna be honest. It's for a health boost. I'm sure they'd understand. There we go. There. And now he doesn't have to worry about expanding the trench line. I helped. If we really, stop and think about it. Now we're gonna reject that one. I need my combat speed. When you drink purple berry tequila. For big fruity and plausible deniability about your whereabouts.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7, presently and for an indeterminate time, is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Yet, how do I know you're not one of their number? An advanced party set to cajole me into swinging free open the gate. What our consumers' rivals lack in intellectual rigor, they readily make up for in subterfuge and guile. Anyone can name drop our supreme calculator. Might as well say your close personal friends while you're at it. We don't have time for your... Oh, yes, sir, let me just... Officer Maytevier here. You claim you were invited by our presiding bishop? I read a missive from her on a key prediction during this time frame. You match its broad details. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see the sorting. Building on the left.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. Updated travel guidance for all Auntie's Choice staff presently stationed in Golden Ridge. The Department of Aggressive Acquisitions and Persons Elimination has issued new guidelines for those perambulating outside occupied areas during approved break or leave periods. Site Safety Officer Dignan Chow reports buyers beset by groups of, quote,
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
It evidently originated here.
Yo.
Transport pod full of Zeranium.
I did.
Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and splendors. Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or as a hack? What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero warning.
Admittedly, I'm far from discerning.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Oh, and I see you have a Protectorate Arbiter with you as well. Of course.
Your casual method of address has been noted. Consider yourself thankful that present company stays my wrath. Some.
I, I'm growing to love the abrasive trait. It's not even snark, it's just, like, the worst possible thing you could say. I'm here to investigate these random events, accept the aid.
Logic does dictate you establish sufficient reason for being here. Your terse discourtesy and tepid braggadocio, however, remain unrequired. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route. But fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. Yes, the source of the explosion was unmistakably Zeranium. It is exceedingly volatile unless handled correctly. The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Your transport pod? That's a weird thing to call a missile.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. No, it doesn't add up particularly well, does it? Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Oh. Anything else go terribly wrong?
No, thankfully. Not yet, at any rate. Architect willing, that will be the last of it. Now, you'd best speak with our proctor. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
The kind you feel from a sip of purple-berry fizzy tea, or from shopping our vast selections of
The proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best.
The body is just as important as the mind. And the body needs things like deep-fried cysty.
Can I get away with any assassinations up here?
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
Just a little bit more.
Now upward.
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
Your bishop personally sent me to Golden Ridge to help the abbot quit the attitude.
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge. Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
Summarize it
A
for me.
transport pod full of Zeranium was fired from here, at Outpost Opportunity. It subsequently exploded in spectacular fashion. A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably, she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, so that's all you know, and there's no witnesses. So, yoink. I'm not gonna get anything from you. What happened to the guard that was up here? Automatic weapon. Springs and stuff. Try using your flashlight.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately. Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this. You have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something? I demand your unconditional surrender at everything. Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disrespect you somehow?
It's a lot to take in. We're here to help. This must be customs of the installment plan. To ensure your transition
I don't like being stopped from my goal.
is a positive one. You'll be given instruction on how to integrate
Any witnesses? No witnesses. Yoink.
You'll learn how to earn, how to exchange labor for currency, and currency for food, shelter, and medical care. No such thing as a free lunch or treatment for a compound fracture.
And you'll find a growing population. Ease you into the integration process.
So don't worry. You'll have months to acquire
Okay.
the skills and know-how our hungry and
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Just tell me what happened and I'll be out of your hair.
Oh, no, I wouldn't frame it quite like that, of course. It's less what happened than who happened. Initiate Alva, that is. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile Zeranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. But I haven't even told you the worst part. How Alva took control. The subsequent, strangely indirect, obloquy and vituperation. The
Those are
lives
big words
lost.
for Elmo.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Can I kill you in your office? How would that affect this quest? Huh. Well, because at the end of this, she dies anyways. Oh, this door closes. That's perfect. Okay. I just gotta wait. Alright, Tristan, you wait out here. Alza, you can come with me if you wish. Switch weapons. Why am I detected? Oh my gosh. Guys, door shut. Alright, I'm gonna save this. Just in case. Swamp. This quest turned into eliminate local resistance. Inquire below to investigate further. Eliminate local resistance. The investigation hit a bit of a snag. Now you must neutralize all Order troops in the area before you can inquire further. Alright. Well, we'll play this one out and then I'm gonna call it.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality.
That was no natural phenomenon. Curious.
Whatever do you mean? Oh, dang. Seal hatch.
Of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom.
Who's crying?
Trade.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
No. What? No, it's in game. I can hear somebody sobbing, and that means they're not going to attack, and that means I'm guaranteed to collect their heart. Plasma cutters? Yeah, a couple. Not in this run, but in the last one. There's somebody scared for their lives. And here's the best choice. Oof. Oh, I just died. I can't even continue from there. Okay.
wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Greetings to our order
Break
of the
down all of
ascended
our
listeners.
junk.
We here at Auntie's Choice have the same sensibilities as you in the order, and we wish for you to join forces with us. We all want what's best, and we aren't satisfied by what nature has produced.
Get some more inhaler charges.
Let's do better together.
Now upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
On old Talshetty Prime, a mile beneath the methane ice, way down in the mine. Some sugar little smoke, forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's block, but exposed the mother lode.
Accidents happen.
It's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto dock discount's for.
There.
Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn tripped a valve in a chemical plant gloom. Brown sludge flooded the place, the bad manager's hands the taste.
Okay.
He didn't survive, but now
Let's run it again.
instant for slow pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to the workers who lose parts on
She has absolutely zero problems with it. As far as I can tell. Absolutely. Asa is very much so an enabler. Oh, will this not let me get rid of this body? Boop. Alright, there we go.
that keeps my crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their brains. Presenting liftoff accident hurry.
Rift Weapon Prime!
Alright, go and load. Maybe? Yeah. I did, Bob. I wasn't paying attention. No, it's going to be, it'd be right there.
Re-engaging! Now that you've influenced...
casters are becoming really annoying to me.
It's a predetermined attack position.
Get up,
I'm
Albert.
alive. Who needs to die?
Tristan, I guess we can revive you.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
I don't want either. Somebody found a body. I wonder if doing it this route is going to mean Marisol isn't going to want me as a friend. But also, if we really stop and think about it, they started it.
She said she was going to go cleanse all the building. That was part of her MO is
Yeah.
zero witnesses.
I just know that I've when I had her as a follower, I've went through and based on Pierce, an initiate was forced to fire on the other, who in turn shot him.
Not much of a diplomat now, are you? We should have a word, dear.
Uh-oh.
Well, that certainly made for cathartic viewing. Quite a body count. I surmised Proctor Svoboda was responsible for the attack. I assume you had as well? Or perhaps you have simply turned blood simple. No matter. I suggest together we inquire further. Others, as yet unrevealed and still breathing, may be involved.
You seem fairly in the know.
I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. I've been working here under an alias, as Initiate Miriam Alva, for years. The Proctor attempted to frame me for the attack. When I seized control of the facility, her plans fell awry.
So, you're not too broken up, I killed your Proctor.
That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take. But enough about me. We should investigate. Find out if Svoboda was working with anyone else.
Oh, I could kill her.
Of course. Let us head toward the Proctor's office.
Neat. I skipped all the investigating. Sometimes murder pays off, apparently. Like, I skipped all of the running around of... What? Yeah.
Proctor left her terminal on. Maybe it holds some sign of who she was working for. The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Can you all please get out of the walkway? Bang, boom. Uranium ray. Alrighty. Going to save and end it here and be done for the night, methinks.
Oh no, you're fighting them. Just one or two.
No, it's the entire place.
Just one or two. I did it in a different order, and then they were fine with it.
Alright.